You don't chase, you attract. Listen carefully. Most people spend their entire lives chasing. Chasing approval. Chasing attention. Chasing money. Chasing relationships. Chasing opportunities. Chasing validation from people who never even valued them in the first place. And the more they chase, the more exhausted they become. Because chasing creates desperation. Desperation destroys confidence. And confidence is the foundation of attraction. The truth is simple. When you become valuable, disciplined, focused, and emotionally powerful, you stop needing to chase anything. Life starts coming toward you. Success notices you. Opportunities find you. Respect grows around you. People feel your energy before you even speak. That is the power of attraction. Not attraction based on looks. Not fake social media attention. Not loud arrogance. Real attraction. The kind built through silence, growth, discipline, and self-respect. And today, you need to understand something that can completely change your life. The moment you stop begging the world to notice you, the world starts noticing you naturally. Because powerful people do not run after everything. They build themselves until everything starts running toward them. Stop chasing people. One of the biggest mistakes people make is chasing human attention. They constantly text first. They constantly seek approval. They constantly try to impress everyone. And slowly, they lose themselves. Never forget this. If someone truly values you, you will not have to force your presence into their life. Real respect is never begged for. Real love is never forced. Real connection never needs desperation. The strongest people in the world know how to walk away. Not because they hate people, but because they respect themselves. You must learn this skill. Stop chasing people who ignore you. Stop explaining your worth to those committed to misunderstanding you. Stop shrinking yourself just to fit into rooms where you were never respected. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is become silent and focus on yourself. Because silence reveals everything. People notice when your energy disappears. People notice when you stop trying too hard. People notice when you stop begging for attention. And that is when attraction begins. Build yourself in silence. The world is full of noise. Everybody talks. Everybody posts. Everybody announces their plans before they even begin. But winners move differently. They work in silence. While others are distracted, they are improving. While others complain, they are building. While others seek validation, they are mastering themselves. That is why they become magnetic. Because discipline creates presence. A man or woman who wakes up every day and improves themselves becomes impossible to ignore. Not instantly, but eventually. Understand this deeply. The gym may not notice your first workout. But after 1 year, your body changes. The world may not notice your first business idea. But after years of consistency, success appears. Nobody may respect your first video, your first speech, your first project, or your first step. But consistency transforms ordinary people into unforgettable people. That is attraction. Attraction is not magic. It is the natural result of becoming rare. And rare people never chase crowds. They chase mastery. Focus on energy, not attention. Weak people seek attention. Strong people build energy. Attention is temporary. Energy is unforgettable. There are people who walk into a room and instantly command respect without saying much. Why? Because energy speaks louder than words. Their discipline speaks. Their confidence speaks. Their calmness speaks. Their self-control speaks. You can feel when someone has suffered, grown, and transformed themselves. That energy cannot be faked. And you develop that energy through struggle. Through lonely nights. Through painful lessons. Through heartbreak. Through failure. Through rejection. Through staying focused when nobody believed in you. Pain either destroys a person, or sharpens them. And if you use your pain correctly, it becomes power. Become obsessed with growth. Most people are obsessed with other people. Who is watching them? Who likes them? Who ignored them? Who betrayed them? Meanwhile, successful people are obsessed with growth. Growth changes everything. When you improve your mindset, your standards rise. When your standards rise, your life changes. When your life changes, different people enter your world. That is why self-improvement is the greatest revenge. Not anger. Not arguing. Not proving people wrong with words. Winning silently. That is power. Imagine becoming so focused on your goals that distractions no longer control you. Imagine becoming so mentally strong that rejection no longer breaks you. Imagine becoming so disciplined that your future becomes impossible to stop. That is the version of yourself you must create. Because attraction begins the moment you stop needing external validation to feel valuable. Discipline is attractive. Let's tell the truth. Everybody admires disciplined people. Not because discipline is easy, but because it is rare. A disciplined person wakes up and works even when they do not feel motivated. They stay focused while others waste time. They control emotions while others react emotionally. They stay patient while others panic. That level of self-control creates power. And power attracts opportunities. The world trusts disciplined people. Why? Because discipline creates reliability. People know you will show up. People know you will finish what you started. People know you can handle pressure. And in a world full of excuses, disciplined people become leaders automatically. So stop waiting to feel ready. Winners act before they feel confident. Confidence is built through action. Not overthinking. Not dreaming. Not waiting. Action. The less you need, the more powerful you become. Neediness weakens people. When you desperately need approval, you become controlled by opinions. When you desperately need attention, you become controlled by validation. When you desperately need comfort, you avoid growth. But when you learn to stand alone, you become dangerous. Because independent people cannot easily be manipulated. That is why solitude is important. Spend time alone. Learn yourself. Train your mind. Build your vision. The strongest individuals are not afraid of loneliness. They use loneliness as training. While the world distracts itself endlessly, they sharpen themselves quietly. And eventually, people start asking, how did they become so confident? How did they become so successful? How did they transform so much? What they do not see are the years of silent work. Stop forcing everything. Some people force every door open. They force relationships. Force conversations. Force success. Force attention. Relax. What belongs to you will require effort, but not desperation. There is a difference. A farmer plants seeds, waters them, and waits patiently. He does not scream at the soil every day demanding results. Growth takes time. And your life is no different. You cannot rush greatness. You must become patient enough to trust your process. Keep improving. Keep learning. Keep building. Keep moving. And let your results speak louder than your words. Because real attraction happens naturally. Your presence should speak before you do. The goal is not to become loud. The goal is to become undeniable. There is a difference. Anybody can talk big. Anybody can pretend online. Anybody can create an image. But true power is felt. When your habits are strong, people notice. When your mindset is calm, people notice. When your standards are high, people notice. And the best part? You no longer need to convince anyone. Because your life becomes proof. Your discipline becomes proof. Your focus becomes proof. Your results become proof. That is why chasing becomes unnecessary. You attract through who you become. Never beg for your value. Read this carefully. Never beg someone to see your worth. If people cannot recognize your value, continue growing anyway. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Some people only notice your value after losing access to you. And that is okay. Do not interrupt your growth trying to convince blind people to see your vision. Keep moving. The lion does not turn around every time a dog barks. Remember that. Powerful people stay focused. Create a life that attracts everything. Want respect? Respect yourself first. Want success? Become disciplined first. Want confidence? Keep promises to yourself first. Want opportunities? Become prepared first. Life rewards preparation. Most people want rewards without transformation. But transformation always comes first. You cannot attract greatness while living with weak habits. Your habits create your future. Daily actions matter more than temporary motivation. So ask yourself, what kind of energy are you building daily? What kind of mindset are you feeding daily? What kind of future are you creating daily? Because every decision shapes who you become. And eventually, your identity becomes your magnet. Final message. One day, people will see your success and think it happened suddenly. They will never see the sacrifices, the discipline, the lonely nights, the self-doubt you fought silently, the moments you wanted to quit but kept going anyway. But you will know. And that version of you, the stronger, wiser, calmer version, will smile because you finally understood the secret. You stopped chasing. And you started becoming. You became focused. You became disciplined. You became emotionally strong. You became valuable. And naturally, everything changed. So from this day forward, stop begging for attention. Stop chasing validation. Stop forcing people to understand you. Instead, build yourself so deeply that your presence alone speaks for you. Become so disciplined that excuses disappear. Become so confident that rejection no longer controls you. Become so focused that distractions lose power over your future. Because the strongest energy in the world is not desperation. It is quiet confidence. And remember this forever. You do not chase. You attract.